this next group really needs no introduction, so please give a warm welcome to Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, Tom Felton, and Mr. Michael Gambon. Hello, gentlemen. Welcome.
Hey.
All right, let's just open it up. Someone new, someone who's not yet asked a question. All right.
Hi. When was the first time you saw the theme park live? What was your first reaction and thought upon seeing it? And how does the theme park compare to the film sets?
Well, I mean, I think the thing we've all been saying over the past few days is that in a way it's kind of, you know, not to be disparaging to the film sets, which are incredible, but this world is sort of even more complete because, you know, you go out the back of the film sets and you see that it is in fact held together by scaffold and plaster. And here, there's none of that. There's never a moment where the illusion is broken. So it's kind of, yeah, I mean, I was just amazed by the place when I first got it. I thought it was fantastic.
Pretty speechless. Really.
Yeah, totally.
We're still waiting to see a green screen and a bit of scaffolding. Not one in sight. So yeah, very impressed.
And actually, I think the question also was the first time you saw it was yesterday.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, sorry. When was the first time? Was yesterday?
Still sort of in the.
Yeah, yesterday morning.
Yes, this is a question for Rupert Grint. What is your favorite part of the theme, of the attraction?
I really like the pub, the Hog's Head pub. It's all the different drinks. I really enjoyed that.
Good call.
Yeah, it was definitely check that out.
Great.
Very great. Yes. This...
So last night was when sorry, I'm loud anyway. The rubber kind of met the road last night where actual people were there, including all these jaded journalists, and it seemed to me like it was just people were in awe, like a bunch of children. Did you guys pick up on that? Did you have that sense?
Definitely. I mean, we all got our wands yesterday.
Yes.
All the banders. And it was a really amazing experience, actually.
Last night was pretty moving.
Last night was great.
It was a combination of everything with John Williams there and the fireworks. You got a bit.
I was moved.
You were very moved. I remember it.
I was near to tears.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah, and also I think you know, for me, the fact that the castle looks as incredible as it does and does look about 700 foot high is kind of amazing. Just the way it towers over the place. I think that kind of, you can hardly fail to be filled with a sense of awe when you see that, I think.
Hey guys, how you doing this morning?
Very well, thank you.
While you guys are in Florida, are you going to take the time to hit the beaches or do any fishing?
What was that?
You fish? You guys fish, don't you?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
We had a round of golf the other day at Bay Hill, which was a great day out. It was pretty warm.
Yeah.
Basically like playing in a sauna, but it was a lot of fun, yeah.
So you guys have already hit the beaches? You guys have already been
Oh,
out?
the beaches, so I didn't hear that.
No.
Not yet.
I've
Not
been
yet.
sort of...
Who wants to go to the beach when you have this?
Yeah, exactly. I've kind of been, I don't know, I've just been in my room really, I haven't really got out much.
Yeah.
But I have had some orange juice from Florida, and I hear that's a big thing here, so which was delicious, so thank you for that, everybody.
Yeah. And karaoke as well.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I have to admit.
Of course. We've got a young star on our hands.
Well, speaking of orange juice and other foods, what's your favorite thing been on the menu from here and Honeydukes and the Butterbeer frozen Butterbeer card out front?
Where do you start?
Wow,
Shepherd's
there's
pie.
so many.
Shepherd's pie was
Shepherd's
grand.
pie was very nice.
We had a lovely English breakfast this morning as well.
Yeah, that was
genuine British bacon. I don't think you could even... very authentic. I can definitely
Very
vouch for that.
tasty.
My preference is the frozen butterbeer.
Yeah,
It's slightly nicer. I don't know, I think anyway, but that's just mine. It's very nice, yeah.
That's a Florida thing too, frozen butterbeer. We had them, do it really cold.
Especially because of this unbelievable heat. It is actually very refreshing. So it's good, yes, I've enjoyed it. And then what was it, rock cake?
Yeah,
That was
the
good.
rock cake and
rock
honeydew.
cake was very good.
Treacle fudge.
Treacle fudge. Good
Yes.
call, Rupert.
That's all good.
My question is for Rupert, actually. I don't know if you've seen it, but all over the net, there's a video of you on YouTube singing a Fight for Your Right to Party.
He's a rising star at City Walk.
Tell me a little bit about it, because it was you and Oliver, right?
Yes.
And Oliver was really into it. You seemed a little
Well, actually, that was my third time up on the stage. They couldn't get me off the stage. I don't know quite what got into me. I've never been like that. But yeah, it was really good fun.
It was an evening with Rupert Grint, basically. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Safe to say you're enjoying all that Universal Orlando Resort has to offer,
Yeah.
including the nightlife at City Walk, which is great. Good. Yes, ma'am.
Growing up under the spotlight as all of you have, how have you all managed to be so grounded, considering so many stars who grow up under the spotlight have not managed to do so?
The thing I've always said about that is that I think it's first of all, I think it's very different doing it in England. I think in America there's a tendency to treat somebody as an actor first, or like a star first and then a child second, whereas I think in England we were all very much treated as kids first and then actors as a secondary thing. And also we've had the crew on Potter, and all our parents are all kind of really good people and would never have let us get too big for our boots, I think.
Very much,
Is that to say?
The crew especially, I think.
The crew especially.
They would have knocked
never.
you down to size very quickly. So, yeah. It's great
That
to
all
be
applies to me as well, doesn't it?
Of course. Yeah.
English film crews have a kind of a healthy disrespect in a way. Not in the disrespect, but
No,
you know,
but
there's
right,
it's not like there's no kind of reverential kind of treatment of actors really, which is great because I hate all that.
I wish we had that here.
So I was just curious about, cause I love the footage that all your actors actually do in the ride. And so I was just curious when that was shot and what it was like to be a part of that, to reprise your roles.
How long ago was that? When did you do that? It was a couple of years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
I think. It was a while ago.
What?
The footage you did for the Forbidden Journey.
Yeah, I did it over a year ago, I think.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Well, the talking in the hall. I just remember doing it, and I forgot all about it till today. And I'm going to go and see it now for the first time.
He had no idea he was in the ride.
It was. I think we
That's
did it.
actually one of the coolest effects is the
amazing.
Dumbledore's office.
I genuinely thought Michael, it was actually him for a minute. Yeah.
I thought Michael was going to have a hell of a
here every day,
busy next few years. It was every day. No, it was. We shot it at the end. We did a month, kind of more or a month or so of extra filming just at the end of Harry Potter 6, which was known brilliantly as the Strong Arm Unit. Which I don't know why it's called that, but it's great.
Where did they get that?
I don't know, but it was. And so yeah, it was very weird because it was shooting in a way that we're not used to, in that we were kind of talking to camera and stuff, which is obviously what you're generally encouraged not to do normally. And so yeah, it was a kind of a new experience. But the technology they are using in this is is quite amazing. I mean, it really does. We are very kind of physically there, particularly in Dumbledore's office. It's really impressive. And I also have to point out the irony of having Michael Gambon do any of the safety instructions or information.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
I do this. I don't abide by them myself.
You don't need to.
I just say what they tell me to say.
My question is, could you tell us when was the first time you heard that the theme park would be built, and what was your reaction when you heard that?
It was a rumor for a long time, I thought. I didn't realize it was true. And then, Thierry and Paul came down at the end of 6, was it? And then it was all go. That was the first I heard of it.
There was a meeting. We had a big meeting in a marquee, in one of the marquees at Leavesden, where we were kind of talk through the plans for the park. And you know, I think my reaction when I first heard there was going to be a Harry Potter theme park was, okay, that's okay, because I didn't quite, you know, you don't know what that's going to entail or how that's going to end up. But what's been amazing about actually coming here and seeing it, but not even when we were seeing it, it was also when we were filming it, we were very much aware that the depth, the attention to detail and the care that was taken over the building of this place is equal to, you know, what we do for the films. And that's what it's been very gratifying to come here and see that everything, because we've been so involved in it, it's really nice to see it's in such safe hands here, and it's
very much
brilliantly authentic and wonderful.
Very much so.
Before there was even a thought in your mind about Harry Potter, where did you expect to be at this point in your lives?
Wow.
Dan, take it away, man.
You were only, 7 when you started this, right? So you
I was
didn't
about
have any grand plans yet.
I honestly don't know. I mean, I don't know if I would have gone to university or anything like that. Probably not. I don't know. I think I probably would have ended up in the film industry somehow because my parents were both involved, but I probably would have been on the other side of, like, I would probably maybe started off maybe trying to be an AD or something like that, because my mum was a casting director and my dad was a literary agent, so maybe I would have got like a work experience on a film or something. I don't know. It's really very hard to say.
It's an interesting question. It does make me ponder from time to time where we would all be. Have we all not started this? So, yeah.
Well, yeah, this was never really one. I had a few kind of ideas when I was younger.
Go on.
Yeah. Well, obviously, ice cream.
Ice cream man. Yeah, sure.
Ice cream man. I wanted to design
You can
hats
still do that.
for a long time. Yeah.
Design hats?
Design hats. Hat designer.
Hat designer.
Yeah.
You can totally still do that.
I could.
You could absolutely, if you released the Rupert Grint range of hats,
I'd wear
people would buy them.
Really,
I'd
I'd
wear
like
one.
one of those hats.
That means a lot.
Michael wants one. There you go.
You've got 3 sales already.
3 sales already, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, I always loved acting, and this is just, I'm loving it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a similar thing.
What about you, Michael? Where would you have been?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What are you going to do when you grow up?
I've done this all my life. I can't do anything else. I just, I've got on. I don't know. Don't know what I'd be.
Now that the movies have basically wrapped up filming, what are your plans after now that you have the rest of your life ahead of you?
I'm doing next year. I'm doing a show on Broadway, which is very, very exciting. Hey, thank you, one person. How to succeed in business without really trying, which which opens in the spring sometime next year. So that's kind of the immediate plan, is to keep on my dancing and singing lessons.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's quite weird because we wrapped on Saturday, didn't we? So yeah, it's quite.
Saturday, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's all quite fresh, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna have a bit of a break, and I might be doing Eddie the Eagle, the ski jumper.
Oh yeah. That would be amazing.
That'll work.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna enjoy some time off actually. It'll be good.
Yeah, very similar, very similar. Just taking my time out a bit and seeing what the options are.
All right. Great.
Sorry, lovely? I shot a short film called The Apparition about 3 months ago in Berlin, which was very nerve-wracking, going on a different film set. Yeah, it was very bizarre. That's kind of all I know now is Leavesden Studios for so long that it's very strange to go somewhere else. It was exceedingly nerve-wracking, but amazingly rewarding when we finished. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. It's coming out next year. So.
What are German crews like?
Pretty good.
Efficient, I imagine.
Pretty nice. Very efficient. Yeah, on the ball.
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
No reshoots.
One chance.
Go ahead.
I have a question for poor Tom. You're the only bad guy. Does that ever weigh on you? Seriously, though, over the course of all these years, and you're an excellent actor, very convincing.
Bless you, sir.
Hate your guts on camera. Obviously a swell guy in person. Does the mingling of the person and the persona ever get to you, or how do you deal
I've
with it?
learned to take it I had a lovely child come up to me yesterday and just said, I hate you. I said, thank you very much. I mean,
if they do that, you're doing your job.
Best part.
yeah, I hear it. It's good fun to play a villain. It's great for me to play someone, hopefully, very different to my everyday person.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
yeah, I'm
Right,
very
right.
different. But it's painful, because they always come and hugs and kisses for these two, but not a lot for me. So I'm growing used to it.
This question's for Tom. I just wanted to know what the rest of your acceptance speech was going to be before you were interrupted by Will Ferrell. And
I have no idea. I'm kind of glad they did, to be fair. I just wanted to thank my mom, really. I know it took me 4 attempts, but I got it out in the end. Yeah, I'm hoping that one day he's going to have a big lifetime acceptance speech, and I can come down, swing down on the balcony, and completely mess his speech out. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that because you'll probably hear it.
No. That was...
Can you tell us about the pin that you're wearing?
Pardon me, sorry.
Can you tell us about the pin that you 3 are wearing?
Oh, yes. This was given to us by a boy called Jack, who we met earlier on in the day. He was a very, very lovely young boy, and who was kind enough to give us all these badges.
I just want to note, the reason I'm not wearing it is because I did manage to prick myself.
With a
And I did, and it caused a little injury. I'm far from, I'm not sporting it. I was a big fan of Jack and his dog.
Hi, I was just wondering, what was everyone's reaction to the Forbidden Journey ride? What, did you have a favorite part, least favorite part, and what was the experience like for you guys?
What's your least favourite part, Ruth?
Well, yeah,
Getting off.
There is a quite large spider portion of the ride, which...
You were screaming,
I
mate.
know, have you seen the photo? It was not
Are you
nice.
really afraid of spiders? You really are?
I hate spiders.
You really are?
I
Okay.
hate spiders.
It's like the maid in Tom and Jerry when Rupert's up on the chair, you know. I personally love the bit where there's a moment which I just think it's fantastically clever, where the Dementors come and kind of take out your soul, and you see your own face sort of dragged out in front of you.
That's very cool. I don't know how they do that.
No.
It's very, very cool. And just the general seamlessness between real and fake, it kind of just sort of blows your mind a little bit.
And what's good is it's quite loud, so I don't have to hear myself speak, which is good. I can, if you want to, I can tune myself out of my own dialogue, which I try to as often as I can.
You're yet to go on it, though. Today's the day.
What?
For the Forbidden Journey, you're going to go on it today?
Yeah, I'm going today. I haven't
Today's
seen
the
it
day.
yet.
Okay.
I'm going to see it just when we wrap. Yeah.
Good call.
Good. I've been on the ride, though.
You did the dragon.
He did the dragon challenge.
Can you believe it?
It was terrifying. I just locked myself, like, I didn't look. My arms around and it's so frightening. I regret as soon as I got on, I knew I'd made a mistake. Well, I won't go again.
As you mentioned, the film wrapped Saturday. Can you talk a little bit about what happened and what that was like for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any shame in saying, Rupert, that we both cried like children.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was really emotional. It was very, very strange. I mean, they'd edited together a rather wonderful short film of kind of, which will hopefully eventually find its way onto the DVD extras, which is kind of about, which is a kind of a short film of kind of reminiscences, and it just lots of very kind of provocative sort of images from the last 16 months on this shoot, and then a kind of very, very, and then a film of everyone sort of waving goodbye. And so it was like it was really, yeah, I was pretty devastated actually at the time.
Yeah.
This is a question from your fans at rupertgrint.us. We want to know, are you excited about Wild Target coming out on Friday?
Oh, Friday, yeah. Yeah, I didn't realise. Oh, cool, yeah. I was excited, yeah.
You didn't know?
I wasn't quite, I thought it was yesterday it came out. But...
Friday.
Okay, cool.
We are all we are all in a bit of a whirlwind at the moment. From from Potter to here, you could ask any of us what day it is, and none of us would know.
But yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah, it should be cool.
That lady in red right behind you.
If I was to ask you all individually, what part of this park has touched you in a specific way? Like, the park is magical, but there must be one area that really has impacted on you, especially as you have lived the Harry Potter life for so long.
Let's start over with Michael on this one.
Kick us off, Michael.
Well, I suppose the bit where I get killed is the bit that I remember most, because I thought this is the end for me. You know, Snape pushes me over the top and I'm dead, and I was very sad. Really.
In the attraction.
I can't hear.
In the park, Michael, what was the thing that touched you the most? Or
the park.
In the park,
Yes.
yeah. I have a Canadian accent, sorry.
Well, I think the Big Dipper was the most.
That's left an impact, I can promise.
We really enjoyed Ollivanders yesterday. Yeah. And it wasn't actually for our own experience, but Daniel reminded me yesterday there were two youngsters there who literally got gasped when their wand was chosen for them or whatever. It's great to see the youngsters' faces when they take it all in. So yeah, that's definitely it.
It's that little noise that these kids made. They went, ah. Yeah. And if you could bottle it, that's the reason this park exists.
It's literally priceless.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
If you were to be involved in shooting of another Harry Potter movie here as opposed to on the sets where you've usually done them, how would it be different psychologically? Would it seem more realistic, or would it?
No, really, you need far more rain, cold, bleak weather than you get here, I'm afraid. It's not quite the. There's the only part of the park that you go, is the snow. Is the snow in this glorious sunshine that you got? I mean, it looks fantastic, but it's that's it. You miss the authentic bleak weather of England. I think we would all miss very, very much.
Yes, sir, over here.
I imagine it's you have your own feelings about watching yourself on film. How do you think you'll feel if you come back here in 10 years, though, and see yourself still as part of this attraction?
Who's to say? It's going to be a strange time. They're keeping the candle alight, really, aren't they, while we go away. It's nice for us. I always said that if I ever get withdrawal symptoms from the castle, I can just come back here and revel in it. So yeah, I'm very excited to be here in 10 years.
I had a friend who would always he moved to Los Angeles, but he lived in New York for most of his life, and he would always go whenever he got homesick. He would go to the studios and find their New York set and just get a coffee and sort of just walk around and pretend he was at home. So I guess maybe that's what I'll be doing.
Well, you guys are welcome home here anytime.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, one more question. All the pressure of the last question.
There's a gent at the back. Oh, no.
This question is for Rupert. With the last clip that was released during the MTV Movie Awards, the clip of you and Dan arguing was quite deep. How did you feel about doing that scene?
Yeah, that scene was really fun. It was because that kind of portion of the story kind of very unsure of kind of Harry's ability, and there's a lot of kind of paranoia and stuff. And yeah, it was a really fun scene to do actually. Yeah,
it was great because we haven't had. You know, because our characters are best friends. Normally, the scenes we have are kind of relatively straightforward because the relationship is quite a straightforward, simple, happy relationship. So it was really good fun. So I know the question was for Rupert, but I thought I'd chime in. But yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, I had a really good time doing it.
And Dan, you saw one in the back? Was there
I
one
saw
more?
one gentleman
Okay,
who
there we
was
go. This will be the last question.
If you've had a chance to experience them besides the Wizarding World, what is your favorite attraction in Orlando?
Well, you haven't.
I
you guys
haven't actually been outside this
yeah.
park yet, but I mean, I absolutely loved the Dragon Challenge, but I'm also told that I have to go on the Hulk. That's the one I'm very excited about.
We'll get you on there this afternoon.
Favorite attraction?
My favorite
attraction
in the park, in this park.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I think it was just seeing the castle. I just can't stop looking at it. It just, yeah, it's just amazing.
I remember the drawings they gave us, and it looks ridiculously big, and I was like, they're not going to build it.
You can't do that.
And then you come here and it's like, wow, they actually built it. Yeah, you guys don't do things by half measures. Right? Yeah, all or nothing, which we love, which is great. Brilliant.
Well, I know we could spend the entire day with these gentlemen, but unfortunately we're going to have to say goodbye. So thank you guys very, very much.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate it.